Happy Friday, everybody. Hope everyone's looking forward to a good weekend. Remember, today is Friday, so what's out on there on the podcast world, Apple, iTunes, Spotify, you can go check out Got Plans Modesto to hear about all the things some of the really cool things that our folks have picked out. Joe, Trish, and Connor have picked out some great things for you guys to check out this weekend. They give you the price, they give you the location, they give you the times, the dates. Is it Friday, is it Saturday, is it all 3 days? I don't know. Movies, activities, events, all on there for you guys to check out. So if you want to check something out fun this weekend, you can go do that. Listen to them. Follow them on Spotify or Apple iTunes. Hit the follow button. That way you just get the notification that you got it on your phone. You can listen to it. It's like 15 minutes. Sometimes it's shorter. Sometimes it's 10. Maybe there's not that much going on over the weekend. But go give them a listen. Give them a shout out for doing great work and giving you guys everything you need to go out and have a good weekend. All right, one headline for you today, which is 10 weird Southern sandwiches we'll never stop making. So this is one of those headlines. It's clickbait because they're like, 10 weird Southern, weird was the part that was hooked you to, what's really weird. And the picture they show is great because, yeah, that is weird. Pineapple with mayonnaise alone, you lost me. Pineapple, you actually lost me. Pineapple's good, but for me it's too sweet. But I get it. I get why people like pineapple. It is good. But pineapple with mayonnaise as a sandwich, that's freaking weird, man. That is, I don't know what people are doing. You crossed the line when you threw the pineapple on the pizza, but this is just blasphemy at this point. I don't know. You're ruining mayonnaise and you're ruining bread at this point. So I don't know. So I had to look at the list, but the list wasn't weird. The weirdest thing on the list was someone put chips. They put some Lay's chips on their sandwich, but we all did that as kids. I mean, some of us even ate a chip sandwich. If you take bread, mayonnaise, throw some chips in the middle, Fritos, really good. That was one of my favorites. Fritos, smash them all together. That's actually a good sandwich. So nothing was weird. They had the egg salad sandwich. The weird thing that they said about the egg salad sandwich, they cut the toast off, or the crust. They cut the crust off. Not weird. Some people don't like that. Some people feel like that's a filler. You know, but yeah, the pineapple with the mayo and the bread, that's just really wrong, man. Something really wrong with someone that is eating that baby right there. All right, cruising right along. It is Friday, and it is classic car time of year. It's the warm time of year is when the classic cars come out, cool cars come out. So Isaiah is here with some classic car review for us.
Hey everyone, it's Isaiah here for another classic car review, and today is the 1997 Nissan Silvia from Fast and Furious. Today we're checking out Letty Ortiz's iconic 1997 Nissan Silvia S14, technically a modified Nissan 240 SX from Fast and Furious. Finished in metallic magenta with yellow tribal graphics, this lightweight rear-wheel drive coupe became one of the most recognizable JDM cars in the franchise and showed off Letty's fearless driving style. Fun fact, the production used 4 Nissan 240 SX during filming. The hero car was originally burgundy before it was repainted metallic purple for the movie. And it received Silvia-inspired styling in the SR20 DET engine swap.
All right, next up we have our free Epic Games with Gary.
Welcome to the What is Free at the Epic Game Store this week with me. We have 2 games this week, thankfully. First one is called Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 Complete. Joe, he's going to love this one. It is a 4.6 star rated amusement park simulator. Roller Coaster Tycoon, you have to build the park up, populate it with stuff you want your people to see, like rides, there's animals, there's like venues they could buy food and stuff, different roller coasters. You do all that yourself. You start with an empty park, fill it with these roller coasters and stuff, and you get the ball rolling. Complete Edition includes expansions. When this game came out, I'm not sure the year it came out. This one says 2020. I'm not sure when the original Roller Coaster Tycoon came out, a while back. This one is an improvement on that. They've upgraded it to 1080p, so it's going to look good on a big screen TV. It's not 4K yet, but who needs that anyway, right? So, Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 Complete. Animals that you can stick in there, and you have to take care of your animals. So there's strategy involved in it. You want to keep your park going. You want to keep people coming. That's how you do it. All right, Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. Get that one. Definitely a banger. The next one, I believe, is called Void Rot. It is a side scroller. It's kind of like a dungeon crawler. They don't call it that. They call it a 2D action platformer, but it's kind of a dungeon crawler. You have a lot of underground area that you venture into. You power yourself up. You gain abilities. You figure out which abilities you want to use to fight the creatures that you're going to be encountering regularly. It's a really beautiful game, and it's hand-drawn. So the whole thing is hand-drawn. But there's a massive number of areas you can go to above ground and below ground. What you want to do is you want to secure this area for your people. So as your powers get bigger and bigger, you can take on bigger and bigger bad guys, including bosses. You have like a lot of bosses you have to take on as well. Kind of like a dungeon crawler, but this one, we call it a Metroidvanian side scroller. It's a dungeon crawler, okay? Just because it's a side scroller doesn't mean it's not a dungeon crawler. That one is beautiful. Normally a $20 game. This week it's $0. So why not? Okay? So Void Rot and Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 Complete Edition. You can't lose with either of them. Both of them are completely different styles of games. Completely. One is a bit more casual, the Roller Coaster Tycoon one, but even that's not completely casual. Void Rot, it's action the entire time, okay? So get ready for that. I say get them both. You might want one at one time and the other one another time. Take your pick, right? But get them both. Void Rot and Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 Complete Edition. This week at the Epic Games Store.
Very good. Now, if you're into the free Epic Games, you can go pick one of those Epic Games and you can play that Epic Game, and then you can go watch the Blues Brothers that Austin recommended, because it's a good movie. We're back for more NASCAR picks, and this time we are coming to you from another road course after a good race in San Diego. And now that the prime season is complete, and we are coming back to NASCAR on TNT. What do you think of TNT?
It's pretty good.
I think they're going to have to do a little more work on the audio, but the coverage is great. Everything about TNT is great, but the audio needs a little more work.
Yeah.
But enough about TNT. Well, we are going to continue with TNT. However, it's race 1 of the in-season tournament challenge, and it's back. Since last year, it was a complete bracket buster. So, if you have a bracket, be sure that it's right. But if not, if it's a wrong bracket, you might as well grab your bracket and throw it away, because it could be busted in the blink of an eye. So, race 1 takes place at Sonoma, California. This 12-turn twisty left and right turn road course will give you everything that you want when you come to Sonoma, California. But Sonoma, when you go there in June, it's dusty, hot, very terrible. I'm talking ridiculously hot, blistering hot. Everything that you go to, any place you go to that gets too hot, woo! Be sure to get some shade out there because it's going to be very terrible. And welcome back to NASCAR Picks. I am Alex, here is Zach.
Hello.
And we are coming to you from Sonoma Raceway, and it all takes place on TNT for the return of the in-season tournament. So what do you think of this year's in-season tournament?
It looks pretty interesting.
I know. So I can't wait for it. Zach can't wait for it. Now it's time to get the picks in and see who wins. So Zach, who wins at Sonoma Raceway?
I'm gonna pick the road course king himself, Shane Van Gisbergen.
I did not expect that. And of course, the tables will turn immediately, and you go back to Watkins Glen. Shane won the race at Watkins Glen, but he's only got one win. But one win won't do you good when you're trying to make your mark and making the chase. You're gonna have to win more than one, as I mentioned last week during the race at San Diego. But can Shane get it done? He sure seems to be good enough on road courses. But I'm all about this road course racing getting turned upside down. I'm going to go with Connor Zillage again. Connor showed that he was a rising star to the NASCAR O'Reilly Series last year by winning back-to-back road courses. But just more than road courses, he has won on ovals. Any place that you go to, he has won. But never won on the super speedway before. But that was when Parker Kligerman took over Connor Zillage's place in
The O'Reilly Series.
The O'Reilly Series race at Daytona. Yes, it was last year at Daytona. So, can Connor Zillage get it done? We are about to see. So tune in for the NASCAR O'Reilly Series on CW tomorrow, and catch the first race of the NASCAR in-season tournament on TNT at Sonoma Raceway. We'll see you guys next week for 4th of July weekend at Chicagoland.
Have a good day.
All right, very cool. Sonoma Raceway, right in our backyard. Not very far. Maybe 2.5 hours or so to Sonoma Raceway. Maybe 2 hours. I don't know. I haven't driven to Sonoma Raceway. I've driven to Napa, which is past. Anyway, really kind of cool that it's in our backyard. If you haven't been to a race like that, it would be cool to experience. I have not. I've been to the, oh gosh, what are they called? The slot car races. They're the small, look like a big go-kart, and they got the big fin on the top. I've been to a lot of those. Been to a destruction derby once. That was kind of cool. It was in the middle of, they had a break during the slot car races, and they did the destruction derby at the same time. So anyway, that is that. You can go check that out. Alex, you should see if you can get out there and go see the live race. It'd be awesome. Next up, National Day with Gabrielle right here.
It's me again. I'm filling in for Gabrielle. And today's National Day is National Take Your Dog to Work Day. A lot of people do this. I don't think my parents have done it because my mom works from home and my dad, he works concrete. But yeah, a lot of people definitely do this. I think I might do this in the future when I get a job. I don't know yet. But yeah, National Take Your Dog to Work Day is pretty interesting. Yeah. Okay, have a good day.
Take Your Dog to Work Day. Sounds great in theory until every 2 minutes you're having to get them water, take them on a walk, go, they got to go potty, and then you got to clean it up, and there's like all these things. It's just, to me, I get it. If your dog just lays at your feet and is cute and cuddly, awesome, take your dog to work day. But if your dog is high maintenance, maybe don't take the dog to work day, okay? Next up, nostalgia with Zach. Are we simpatico, Zach? Let's see.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to Nostalgia. And today we're going to talk about my second favorite show from Disney Junior, He's the most handiest man you can ever think of. I think you already know who I'm talking about. It is Handy Manny.
Yeah.
Now, this show was very popular in the 2000s and 2010s. Him and his tools help fix other stuff that people have broken or need to be fixed. Teamwork is about helping others that can't do it by themselves, and always be there for each other. And that's what these guys do. They work together to problem and always just have fun. And some parts are really funny with the tools because they do get in some trouble. But Manny just goes with it because he knows his tools, how they are. I still do miss this show. I wish it would still go on. But I can still watch the reruns if I can. But enough of me talking. I hope you enjoyed this nostalgia.
And thank you, Zach, for unlocking memories.
You're welcome, Alex.
Okay, Handy Manny. So, I'm not going to really say that we're simpatico on this because my boys were really into, my older son hit Bob the Builder. Can we build it? Yes, we can. But Handy Manny was a little bit my younger son, and he wasn't really into watching shows quite much like my older son was. So I know the show, wasn't really into it, kind of like I was Bob the Builder, or what was the other one? The Leinsteins. Yeah, so it's like a half simpatico. Close enough, I guess. Anyway, all right, thank you for that. Zach, Christina, let's laugh ourselves out of here.
Hey, who is ready to some another summertime jokes on the Jew on a Friday? Why did the elephants get kicked out of the pool party? They got their trunks. What did the noodle porter say to the ice cream cone? Give me the scoop. What do ghosters like to eat in the summer? Ice cream! Have the weekend and stay tuned for July jokes. So bye!
Yes, ice cream. You scream. We all scream for ice cream. And ice cream is really good this time of year. I do feel like some ice cream. I always feel like ice cream. I love ice cream. Nice job, Christina. Thank you for that. Hope Texas is treating you well and not too blazing hot out there. Anyway, that is it for Friday. Go out there. Go listen to the Got Plans, Modesto. Give Joe and Trish and Connor a holler and a thumbs up and a thank you and a follow and all that kind of cool stuff for their hard work and bringing you all the cool things you can do this weekend. So go do some cool stuff this weekend, and we will see you on Monday in the morning routine. Take care, everybody.